Ever wake up and wonder, am I even in the right career? Well, it's not uncommon to find yourself pondering this question, especially in the wee hours of the morning when the world is asleep, and it's just you and your thoughts. The reality is that many of us spend a good chunk of our lives working, and it's only natural that we want our careers to be fulfilling and meaningful. But what if you're feeling stuck, dissatisfied, or just plain lost in your current job? It's easy to feel trapped in a career that doesn't seem to fit, but the truth is, it's never too late to make a change. Whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or even beyond, there's always room for growth and exploration. Maybe you're feeling the itch to try something new, or perhaps you've stumbled upon a passion you never knew you had. Maybe you've been in the same job for years, and you're starting to feel like you're just going through the motions. Whatever the case may be, it's important to remember that questioning your career path is not only normal, but it can also be the first step towards finding a career that truly resonates with you. But how do you determine if you're on the right path? How do you know if it's time to make a change, or if you just need to adjust your perspective? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer to these questions, but there are some key factors to consider. These can include your interests, your skills and strengths, your core values, and your long-term career goals. So if you're questioning your career, remember, you're not alone. It's a journey many of us embark on at some point in our lives. It might be daunting, but it's also an opportunity to learn more about yourself, discover new possibilities, and ultimately find a career that brings you joy and fulfillment. So, if you're questioning your career, you're not alone. Let's explore how to evaluate if you're on the right path. The first step in this journey is to identify your interests. A simple yet profound statement, isn't it? Let's dive a bit deeper. When we talk about interests, we're referring to those activities, hobbies, and passions that bring a spark to your eyes and joy to your heart. They're what you do in your free time, what you could spend hours on without noticing the time, what you love to learn about and discuss. Why is this important, you might ask? Well, aligning your career with your interests can lead to a more fulfilling and satisfying work life. It can turn the mundane Monday morning into an exciting start to the week. Essentially, when you love what you do, it hardly feels like work at all. But how does one go about identifying their interests? It's not always as straightforward as it seems. A good place to start is by reflecting on your hobbies and activities that bring you joy. What do you find yourself drawn to in your free time? Is it reading about ancient history, tinkering with electronics, cooking exotic dishes, or perhaps painting landscapes? Dig deeper and ask yourself why you enjoy these activities. What about them brings you fulfillment? Is it the creative expression, the problem-solving aspect, the connection to culture or history, or the sense of accomplishment when you create something with your own hands? These answers can provide valuable insights into your core interests and passions. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer here. Your interests are uniquely yours, and they can guide you towards a career that resonates with your true self. They can help you uncover hidden talents and potentials that you may not have recognized before. So take some time to reflect, to explore, to dig deep into your passions and interests. It could be the key to unlocking a career path that brings not only financial stability, but also personal fulfillment and joy. Identifying your interests is the first step to determining if you're in the right career. This is your journey, and it begins with you. Let's continue exploring the path to a fulfilling career in the next segment. Now that you've identified your interests, let's take a look at your skills and strengths. In the grand scheme of career satisfaction, understanding your skills and strengths can play a pivotal role. They are the tools in your toolkit, the abilities that set you apart from the crowd. They are the qualities that make you, you. Consider this. A painter wouldn't choose a canvas without knowing what paints and brushes they have at their disposal. Similarly, you shouldn't choose a career without a clear understanding of your skills and strengths. So, how do you assess these vital elements? Let's start with skills. These are the things you've learned, the abilities you've honed through education, training, and experience. They can be as specialized as programming in Python or as general as problem-solving or communication. One way to identify your skills is to reflect on your past experiences. What tasks have you excelled at in your current or previous jobs? What projects have you enjoyed working on, and why? Strengths, on the other hand, are innate. They're the things you naturally excel at, the tasks you can do easily and effectively. These could be anything from strategic thinking to empathizing with others. To identify your strengths, Consider asking for feedback from coworkers, friends, or family. You could also reflect on the tasks that energize you, the ones you find yourself losing track of time while doing. Another effective method is to look at your performance reviews. What have your managers or supervisors praised you for? What aspects of your work have consistently received positive feedback? Remember, it's not just about identifying these skills and strengths, but also understanding how they align with your career. Does your current job utilize your skills and strengths? If not, it might be time to consider a change. Understanding your skills and strengths can help you determine if your current career is the best fit for you. After all, a career that allows you to utilize your skills and strengths is not only likely to bring you satisfaction, but also success. Beyond skills and interests, your work values play a crucial role in career satisfaction. These values are the beliefs and principles that guide us in our work, informing our decisions and shaping our professional experiences. They are the bedrock of our satisfaction and fulfillment on the job. Let's talk about some common work values. Autonomy, for instance, is a value that many people prize highly. Do you thrive when you have the freedom to make your own decisions and chart your own course? Or do you prefer a more structured environment where your tasks are clearly defined? Work-life balance is another significant value. Some people relish the hustle and bustle of a demanding job that keeps them on their toes, while others prefer a slower pace that allows them to spend ample time with family and friends, or pursue hobbies and interests outside of work. Recognition is another key value. Do you need to feel appreciated and acknowledged for your efforts? A culture that celebrates achievements and rewards hard work can be a powerful motivator. Job security, too, is a value that can't be overlooked. In a world where the only constant is change, many people value the stability and predictability of a secure job. Identifying your personal work values is a process of introspection. It involves examining your experiences, your reactions to different situations, and what you find fulfilling or frustrating. Keep in mind that these values can change over time as we grow and our circumstances shift. Once you've identified your values, you can evaluate whether they align with your current career. This might involve some research into your industry or candid conversations with colleagues or mentors. If there's a mismatch between your values and your job, it might be time to consider a change. Remember, your work values are just as important as your skills and interests in shaping your professional satisfaction. They serve as a compass, guiding your career path and helping you navigate the sometimes choppy waters of the working world. Considering your work values is a key part of evaluating your career path. So take the time to reflect, to examine, and to align your career with what truly matters to you. It's an investment that can pay dividends in job satisfaction and personal fulfillment. So you've identified your interests, assessed your skills and strengths, and evaluated your work values. Now it's decision time. You've done some deep digging and soul searching. That's a brave thing to do. It's now time to use all that information to make a decision about your career path. This may feel daunting, but remember, this is not a life sentence. You're not stuck with this decision forever. It's merely a step on your journey, and like any journey, the path can change along the way. Think of it as a puzzle. You've gathered the pieces, now it's time to put them together. Your interests, skills, strengths, and values, when combined, form a unique picture of you. What kind of career fits this picture? Where can you see yourself thriving? What work environment aligns with your values? Take your time to answer these questions. There's no rush. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. That's okay. It's perfectly normal to feel that way when making such important decisions. It's all right to seek help. There are career coaches and counselors who specialize in helping people navigate these waters. They can provide you with the tools and strategies you need to make an informed decision. Take a deep breath. Remember, it's your journey. It's your career. It's your life. You don't have to make this decision alone. Reach out to mentors, trusted friends, or family. Their perspective can provide invaluable insights. They know you. They've seen you grow. They can often see things that you might overlook. But ultimately, the decision is yours. You hold the power. You have the ability to create a career that brings you joy, fulfillment, and satisfaction. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to make a change. Your happiness, your satisfaction, your fulfillment, they matter. They are important. Don't settle for anything less. Remember, it's never too late to pursue a career that brings you joy and fulfillment. You have the power to make the change.